Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Kai X Limitless. And we back with another one. And we got an update on Young Thug. He's been speaking out, his first day home. He's trying to get things in order, trying to see, who's he's going to do music with. Young Thug has so many options, right, of great musical people he can rock out with, maybe do a project with. It'll probably do really good, because of the hype of him coming home. It's been 2 years since we had any new Young Thug music, so he could have went with Gunna, right? Young Thug's relationship with Gunna is very kind of complicated right now. It's kind of up in the air. We don't really know where he stands, right? When Young Thug was in court, in his plea deal, he asked to be allowed to have contact, be able to make music with, and perform with Gunna if he was released, right? So when he said that, it seems like he was excited and looking forward to working with Gunna when he came back home. But now he's kind of throwing sneak disses. He's really pretty much straight up dissing Gunna as soon as he comes home, right? So it's kind of crazy that he asked the judge to be able to contact Gunna just to come home and call him a rat, right? First, Young Thug says real plea deal, Jack, right? And Young Thug says that because he got a plea deal without having to snitch, right? Without having to tell on anybody, to give somebody more time. Young Thug didn't have to testify on somebody to get less time like Gunna did. And his second tweet, he says, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats, Peter." So, right, when Young Thug says rats, he's not just talking about one person, right? Who is the multiple rats from this case, right? We could just see from this trial alone, right? We got Gunna, who took the plea deal to testify against Young Thug. And in trial, he admitted to YSL being a gang and not a label. Then you have YSL Woody, who testified, snitched on Young Thug for less time. So I think he's talking about all of the people who testified against him in the RICO. Right, so check this out. Young Thug's baby mama thanks Mariah the Scientist for making sure Thug talked to his kids every day. So Young Thug's baby mama says, "I commend Mariah the Scientist. I love her so much. She's the only person that made sure he talked to his kids every day through this whole trial. Forever grateful for you." Right, so when Young Thug gets his career in order, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go hard and spoil the chicks who was down for him, especially that Mariah the Scientist. But a big question is, is Young Thug gonna reunite with Gunna after, he's saying he's a rat, he's all of this, I'm gonna show you what a real plea deal looks like. He might be just talking trash. And he still might patch things up with Gunna and start doing music with him. Because if you really look at it, right, if we looking musically wise, Gunna is still hotter than Lil Baby right now. You know what I mean? Lil Baby is pretty cold when it comes to having hit songs, when it comes to in terms of being active, right? And I think that's one of the only things that saved Gunna, right? When they were trying to get him out the game, everybody was unfollowing him. Lil Baby was dissing him and everything. But Gunna dropped F You Mean, one of the biggest songs of his career, one of the biggest songs of the year. And then he dropped the album. I don't think Young Thug should go too hard about it because, any slip up that Young Thug does, he's going back to prison. You know what I'm saying? He's on a crazy probation. You don't want to slip up and you send a threat to Gunna or something crazy, and they use that to say you broke your probation, right? So Young Thug got to stay clear of the beef, especially on his first day out, right? So let me know what y'all think. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Like the video, subscribe. We gone.